Hi, if you're new here, my name is Renika Shedora, and I'm an artist. If you're not new here, welcome back. Today, I'm interviewing an artist I always talk about on this channel,
About time.
Matty, aka Trail Canvas. So finally, the mention per video stays, or at least brain cell mention. So, so yes, today, welcome Maddie officially, even though we always are on call all the time. But yeah, please tell the audience, the limited audience that includes you, about yourself.
Yeah, because we both know that I'm going to be like the first person to watch the video is
Yeah.
posted.
Plus, I'm sending this video to you afterwards, like when I make
Oh,
it.
great.
Yeah.
Great. So I could be more vain. Love that. Well, I'm glad that your other viewers that aren't me or the people I've forced to watch your videos can put a face to the name and see the other half of the brain cell. Hi, it is I, Matty. What do I say about myself? Uh, I don't know. I'm
You're
an
an artist.
artist. Yeah, I am an artist and I like to play outside and I like to go hiking and yeah, that's the name Trail Canvas,
Yeah,
art and hiking.
pretty much.
Um
Yeah,
yeah,
but
other than that I don't that's it. That's all I got for myself.
that's fair. That's fair. Plus, people will learn more about you in this video, hopefully. And plus, I will be putting your links in the description. Yeah. Okay. So, first question. Oh, I'm all over the place. I do not remember what I said in the last video, but yeah, I brought Maddie along to talk about our experiences of being an artist, especially in the age of like social media, but not only just social media, but just like in the year 2026. I'm gonna say 2025. But yeah, I just wanted to get other artists to talk about what it's like being artists, like from an actual small artist, not a small artist that, so they're small artists, but their business has blown off, but like from the small artists who are still trying to figure out how to market their artwork and yada yada. So, first
That's
question.
me.
Huh?
That's me.
Yes, that's you. Okay, first question, Maddie. If you could describe your art journey in one word, what would it be?
Challenging, difficult. I know you said one word, but there's two. Um, but I also I don't know, those are both negative because it is also gratifying and inspiring.
Okay. What would you say, like, why is it challenging? Is there anything that became in mind specifically when you said challenging?
The first thing that comes to mind when I say challenging is probably like finding community and finding people who don't just want to excuse me gatekeep information just for the sake of excuse me, sorry, just for the sake of being like higher on a pedestal or I guess I shouldn't say that, but not everybody has good intentions when they go at doing art on social media and that, I guess. So that's the challenging part about it is finding safe, good, nice, kind community, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. And for me, I think with the community part, people say they want community, but what I think they actually want is people who will help them promote their artwork, make them more famous. Like, because when I think of community, I think of like, yeah, someone like we hype each other up, but also it's like, hey, you will provide feedback on this art piece, or like, hey, maybe you should do this style, or hey, here's some inspiration I think will work out perfectly for you. And especially like on social media now, I say like I see posts of artists being like, "Oh, comment your art below. I'll follow you. We'll follow each other to grow our followers to make money." And I understand
Yeah.
needing to make money, make business because unfortunately we need money to survive. But eh.
I
But
want trade and barter anyway.
but unfortunately, it's just like, hey, when I'm asking for community, I'm not asking to be I'm not asking so like you can make more money. I'm asking because I actually want some support, like an actual artist friend, so to speak.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that most people are just like in it for numbers nowadays, and it's sad because life isn't always about numbers, and numbers fluctuate when real connection, sticks. So
Yeah, oh for sure. Because like I'll like sometimes I'll get in the mode of like, oh, my followers keep dropping every day, but it's like that's just how it is. That's social media. And also I've seen other artists who are talking about they've had success and they've had plenty of success in the outside world and they're just now getting um, having followers on Instagram or even big businesses or corporations. Some of them just now have a small platform.
mm-hmm.
Their account could be like 300, but everyone knows who they are. So
Yeah,
So it's just like it is, I would agree, sad of like followers, even people picking out artists. Followers means more to people than it actually than the actual value it is, if that makes some
yeah,
sense.
yeah. I agree. Like, yeah, I definitely see the side of putting the phone down and getting off social media, but then I also see the side of like growing globally and reaching other people like online. It matters just as much, I think, but there needs to be boundaries and also a delineation of when to personally like walk away, but also do something in your physical community and like yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. The train just kind of like basically what I'm trying to say is sometimes it's okay to put the phone down and focus on like what's right in front of you, I guess.
Yeah, I agree. And I definitely see the meaning of reaching out people because we're not even in the same city or country. Matter
No.
of fact. But of how and like our friendship started of me like messaging be like, hey, can I share a post? However, it didn't stop there of like, oh, sharing posts. It was like asking for each other feedback, asking each other opinions, actually reaching out. Also, I would say care about the person too.
Yeah.
I think, and that's another thing I feel like can be challenging about the art journey is getting people to care. Like, yes, art is an important thing, but getting care about you as a person in the sense of like, hey, I love art, or I am a creative person, but it's not all that I am. So if you want community with me, you have to understand that I'm not just looking for like to talk art with you necessarily.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's yeah,
oh, go ahead.
that's basically our friendship. Like, hey, this art piece, yada yada yada, but also like what about this shirt? Like
Yeah, because like we talk, yeah. Even though we talk art, like we talk music because of you, I listen to like 21 Pilots now. Or like, all right, yeah.
like my whole personality.
No, but I love that because I love that like I like music, but I love like other people having like such a I don't know the words. The train is there, but it's not chewing. uh
We'll find the train later, maybe.
yeah.
Maybe the train is the friends we make along the way. I don't know.
Yeah. Wait, what was I saying? I know what you said.
Talking about music.
Music, yes. Like even though like we found each other through art because I love seeing people have such a passion for music, hearing the stories that everyone has by their favorite song or even their least favorite song. I find it's just so interesting to see, and I love it so much, especially as a people watcher. I love
Mm-hmm.
seeing people have a passion for things.
Yep, me too. Every time I see somebody wearing headphones, it's like, what are you listening to? And then my mind instantly goes, murder podcast.
Honestly, same. That's honestly what I think about. I'm like, who's listening to something right now where I'm like, oh my gosh, you listen to this? It's 8 a.m. in the morning. But also, I feel like I've done that. Like on my way to class, I just randomly listen to true crime. I was like, this is not helping me. I'm
Me sipping
looking.
my coffee in the morning, listening to true crime.
Oh, but going back to the question, for me, if I could describe my art journey in one word, it'd be chaotic. Very chaotic.
That's
Because
a good one. I agree.
Yeah, because I it's both chaotic in a positive way and in a negative way. Chaotic in the sense of I see a lot of artists being able to describe their emotions in their art, and sometimes it's easier to do it of like, oh, make a piece about anger, but it's like I don't know how to make a piece of like the world is burning, so am I, but I'm also happy, but also, oh look at this funny
Yeah,
video of a cat. Look at my niece, you know?
she's speaking of, she's laying in my spot.
Of course. Oh, for context, for people watching, Maddie has a cat, Bella. She's my niece.
She's featured on my Instagram
Yeah.
a lot.
I think she's my first niece. Yes, she's my first niece, and then my roommates, plants, are my like second nieces and nephews. Yes.
I have too many. Don't worry about them.
But it's always good to have some greenery. I need more greenery. I have pictures of greenery, but I would like,
If I could fast track you some clippings, I would,
yeah.
but I don't know how to do that. It would probably be really expensive.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Thanks, thanks, tariffs. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's
Stupid.
another thing that I hate.
Yeah.
Like trying to have an online business, like 90% of my friends live in America or overseas. And it costs like an arm and a leg just in shipping to get my art out there
Yeah.
to the people who want it. It sucks. And I don't want to be that person that charges $1,000 in shipping. I'm paraphrasing. That's not,
Yeah.
I wouldn't actually charge that. But like I don't want to be that person that's like, yeah, I have to put a $30 shipping charge on an 8x10 painting because they're gonna weigh it, but also tariffs. Like the package I just sent you was not that I'm complaining because I wanted to send you that. That's your Christmas present. But like the package I just sent you, you saw how big it was. It was $25 just in shipping when the contents inside were. See, and that's another thing. I don't even know what to value my art as when they ask at like um what's the word? When I'm trying to declare it, they're like
Oh yeah.
how much is in it? And I'm like, I don't even know what it's worth if I were to sell it. So like I want to be able to ship my stuff cheaper because I'm still also just getting into it. And I'm not saying that my art is worth nothing, but my art surely isn't worth 200 plus dollars right now.
Yeah.
So,
And I agree because, and I'll talk to people about it. They're like, oh, just reflect the shipping in your price. But then you feel bad because it's like, you understand, like, one of the big things I have about being an artist is just like wanting to make affordable art for people
yeah.
because it's not as accessible, especially nowadays. But then it's like you said, shipping. Or I remember I just sent some prints to you, and that's why it's taking me a minute to send it to you. And I remember how it was like way more, and I was like, I don't regret it because they got sent to you, and I'm glad that they did. You enjoy them, you
They went
appreciate
on a
them.
journey.
They went on a way journey. I don't know how they missed that. I'm not saying I have the best handwriting, but I'm pretty sure Canada and China, I'm pretty sure I know I my handwriting, yeah, you can't miss it. But still, but even the shipping of that is just like it's so much. It was just like having to factor that in of like, oh, you budgeted for this much, but it's cost way more, so you have to spend it, and now you have to adjust for other things. And not only that, of just like I also have friends who I've met online, and I want to ship some stuff to. I think someone in France, and I'm like the shipping, or even across like across the country, it's a lot, and that's another reason I want to paint smaller because it's like to make the price go down and.
But honestly, that doesn't matter because I'm somebody who paints smaller. 8x10 is like the largest size I've worked with recently. And even that, like, it was still burned a hole in my pocket.
Yeah,
And I don't know why.
I don't understand either. Or it's like, or you have to, and then there's the paying for insurance to make sure it's okay, debating on whether or not to do that, hoping it gets there safely or not, and just that, just finding packaging material because like I once paid for my own boxes for that stuff, way expensive, and then shipping it is like I lost money. So now having to find materials to package my painting, make sure it's safe and can't get ruined by the people who just throw the package, you know?
Or the people that just go through the package. Why are we paying so much in shipping and like insurance when they're just going to go through the package at customs, rip through it, and decide what's good to go and what's not? Like, how many times have I tried to send you Kinder eggs and they come to you smashed up and ripped open?
Yeah. Or those frames you sent me.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they said fragile on the box. And I was like,
Yep. Foolproofed that fucking box. Excuse my French. Sorry. That just, it makes me so mad because I wanted to send you framed artwork and you just get a bunch of broken glass in a box.
I remember hesitating to send you that video. I was like, I gotta edit. I remember hearing it and I was like, this is the one time I'm glad you weren't there. Cause I was like, I knew you would have screamed your lungs out. I told you and you saw some of it, but still, just, I was
I
like,
cried. I remember going like just laying in bed that night and just crying because I was just so upset because I was trying to do a good thing and it just yeah
yeah.
sucks.
And
But also
yeah.
comes with that is like a learning experience. What to do next time, but I don't know what to do next time because like how do I make sure that framed artwork makes it to where it needs to go? There's no amount of bubble wrap for that.
No. And also, I'm seeing now lately if how the packaging comes of like people leaving reviews on small businesses of like, hey, this package came out dented and they left like low reviews for that. And it's like, it's not the small business's fault. We're trying to make it foolproof.
Yep.
We're even willing to put in the money for it, and it's just not working now.
Yeah. It's it's a lost expense in my opinion, and it sucks.
Yeah. It is crazy, especially now you think about it, is when I remember you just said of like having, to declare it the value added. And it's like, oh, so if I value it low, or does that mean you're gonna just toss it a certain way? And
Yep.
it's crazy. Yeah. And I would say that's the hardest part. And that's also like, it's kind of why I understand why more artists are trying to be content creators of like, make money from it, like we said, but also same time. It's insane. This is all insane.
Chaotic.
Very chaotic.
To
Yeah.
bring that word back into play here. Chaotic.
Yes. Oh, and yeah, my art journey is also chaotic because it's just like the art I want to create in days is just weird. Sometimes it's like I get inspiration. I'm like, I just want to do create some weird today. I know y'all not expecting it or don't like it. I don't care.
I get inspiration at the weirdest times, and it's always when I'm not near a sketchbook or any like creative materials to make it happen. Hence why all of my best ideas get texted to you and then forgotten about.
Yeah, honestly, there have been ideas where I'm like, I could text Matty this, but it's gonna get lost. It's like instant random stuff, and it's like you don't know how to explain it. It's just like this makes me want to draw this. It's a whole
And then
zigzag.
that's how
Well,
you end up with 6 minute long voice notes
I
about
love
nothing.
it. Yeah. I also love it like we text each other, be like, so we can remind each other. However, our memory sucks, so we remember
Yup.
nothing.
100%. Horrible. That brain cell, don't even get me started. She's bad. She's
It
on another
really,
planet,
it really is. The things we
vacationing
remember,
somewhere.
yeah. No, it's crazy because it's like you like you said, you won't remember ideas, but you'll remember to film to record that coffee pour
That's
every
how I say
day.
good morning.
Yes.
Next question.
Gotcha. Okay. If there was anything you would tell to your young artistic self, what would it be? Like, would you tell yourself to take certain classes, contact certain people? What would it be?
I was younger, I had a different way of releasing my creativity. Um, I was a dancer. I was a singer. I did musicals right until, sorry, I got distracted by a bird. I did musicals right until like 2014, and I didn't really start painting until the pandemic. So, like, I painted in high school and I always enjoyed it, but even in high school, I was in band and I was doing other things beside art. So, I don't know if I would really tell my artistic self anything because I expressed it differently.
Gotcha.
I guess I wouldn't have let all of my art supplies go to waste, I suppose. Like, I should have practiced more, but I had other priorities at the time. So, I don't know if I would really tell her anything.
That's fair. Yeah, I was into sewing when I was a kid because my mom said she learned sewing from my grandmother, and I was like, oh, I want to learn because of them, like passed down. But because I was a kid, and it was a skill I felt like I had to learn for survival. I didn't really care that much, so I did draw, but I kind of there's part of me that says I wish I would have been more consistent with it, but also there's nothing wrong with like, hey, if you did do it younger, you're now doing it when you're older. I would say as far as like creativity, I don't think there should be any shame in that. I do wish like you said, take learn to take better care of my art supplies. I especially recently, like because I'll look for a small brush or some brushes and I'm like, oh yeah, I threw those out. We're gonna have to create another Zoom in a few minutes. But
Oh,
yeah, because to upgrade, you gotta, I think, pay, and that's
we're
fine.
not doing that.
No, we're just starting another one. But let me set a timer for 10 minutes so I know. But yeah, I do wish I took better care of my supplies and kept more of my artwork. But then again, it's like the artwork I had, my family moved around a lot, and a lot of stuff got lost. So even if I tried to keep track, it's not much I could have done. But
Yeah,
I think it's really cool that you express your creativity as a kid very differently. Like you allowed yourself to explore different avenues. And even in the pandemic of like going to painting, figuring out where other ways to work to I don't want to say not bring, but like give your creative energy to instead of letting it die, so to speak.
I had to. I was in a really tough spot in the pandemic, as I'm sure a lot of people were.
Yeah.
And I needed a creative outlet, and dancing wasn't feasible because you couldn't really go anywhere. So just used what I had and created what I could. Kept
Yeah.
my hands busy.
And I love that you do that now, even when you're like, oh, I don't feel like painting. You're like, oh, I'll write some ideas out or I'll make a bracelet. Even I know you may want to paint, but you still like put that creative energy somewhere that will help you later on. I think it's cool.
A lot of the time, I just don't want the mess of painting.
That's fair.
So I try and find other ways to release it. And I wish that I had a better understanding and more focus when it came to digital art. But it's tough because digital art, I, me and screens, we're not friends. We're not the best of friends. So even though I understand it and I know my way around a computer, I don't want to. It's not me.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think that's wrong to say, hey, this type of creating art is just not for me. You're not saying it's bad. You're just like, it's not for you, you know?
Yeah,
And sorry, fidgeting with something. But
me too.
yeah. Speaking but also with creativity, I also love that like I know you make your bracelets, but you also do mixed media. It's not just like painting and sketching. You do like your mixed media art is so cool. I have a piece. I'm gonna see if I can take I have command stickers. I think I can take it off the wall. Give me a second. Yeah.
Oh, wow, thanks.
Yeah. So
Do
yes.
do do. Oh,
Yeah, it's right there for my desk. It's just a little hard to take off. But yes, Maddie created this lighting sucks. My video quality sucks. But yeah, Maddie created this beautiful mixed media piece. But the sun, the moon, and little star. I look at these stars so much because it's right in front of my desk, and I'm like, I'm gonna eat this. I can't.
Please don't. It's not food safe.
Yeah. Once you make edible, uh, food safe art for me to eat, I'm eating it. Which, not saying, I don't know what this said, but
I will cook for you, okay? Just you gotta come visit me,
yeah, I need.
or I'm just gonna come down for the weekend. Like,
I'm definitely gonna visit. I need you to bake me some cookie stars.
okay, I'll get a cookie cutter for that, or I'll make one. That was 2025 us.
Yeah, we're brand new. No more crash outs. I'm including that part of the video. No contest. Just like, oh, it's 2025 us. No crash outs. We're good.
Yep, we're fine now. Nothing's gonna get me down.
Nothing.
Right, bird. My window.
Question number three for you, Maddie. Do you ever feel like you have to create a certain type of art?
No, I create what I want in that moment. Again, going back to whether I want to make mess or not. That's basically all it boils down to. Like, do I want to make a mess? The mess is already out. Okay, I guess I'll just add to it. But if the mess isn't out, I don't want to take the mess out, and I just would create something else that, like a bracelet or something digital, or I just read. Been doing a lot of reading lately.
And that's good. We love reading. We support reading on this channel. Yes.
Get a library card if you don't have one. That's my PSA
Please
for this
get a
video.
library card.
Insert that song about getting a library card. I'll send it to you.
Oh, please do. I might include that. Okay, yes. Get a
Yeah.
library card.
Pretty sure it was from Arthur. Song I'm thinking of. I'll find it after and I'll send it to you.
Okay. Okay, wait, pause. No, I'm sorry. I gotta find it now. Get a
It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think about it.
DW or yeah. You can't hear it, can you?
No.
So, got everything you need. There's plenty to do, or you can just read. This book explains how to make it plain. This photograph to show you mountain range terrains. Fly to the moon, explore the ocean. Find out which one's killer and which
It
one
was
is
Arthur,
not.
right?
Sorry, and it's just the
Yeah, I knew it.
I'm gonna listen to that. That reminds me. I'm gonna go to the library to get new books. I'm gonna play that song. Yeah.
Yes, you should.
Yes. Um. Yes. About the art, I feel usually the same way of like, oh, sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm posting too much digital, or I'm posting too much just traditional, and then I'm like, I don't care. It's my art. I can, if I want to create this type of art, I want to create this type of art. It is what it is. I even feel better about like I like creating art that is like classy, but also I like art back that's like very chaotic, very street style, almost like with graffiti and stuff. I want to
Hmm.
get back into that because when you had that bad art challenge in your Discord, because Maddie has a Discord,
PC Museum, you say?
yes, we will be talking more about that. It's um and I was drawing like words. I was like, oh, I missed that. And I have a sketchbook of where I just did a lot of chaotic, messy art. And I want to get back to it. And it's not that I hate the art that I make now. I do love it. But sometimes it's just like, nah, I don't want to create that. I just want to create this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah. And I think that's important to remember as artists, especially now of I do sometimes feel like feel pressure because I'm like, oh, I see artists posting this type of art. Maybe I should do something similar, but also remember that's them. If they want to create it, they want to create it. And I'm me.
Comparison is everybody's like worst enemy. Like everybody's like most annoying flaw. this comparison. It's annoying. And that goes back to me saying just put the phone down for a little bit. And like I need to take my own advice because yeah, I do too much comparing when I need to do so much more creating and like caring for myself.
Yeah. And I feel like you posted something similar on your Instagram story of like how the reason we get burnt out is like because or someone posted of like we're meant to create more than we consume, which is why burnout can happen. And I believe the same thing about comparison because I see artists post about this is the art when I created when I was younger, and I think about the art I created when I was younger and how I gave that out to people, and I'd be so embarrassed. But it's like
Mm-hmm.
one, that's not me anymore, and two, it takes time, takes practice, growth happens. It's like,
Yep.
and what else? Everyone like everyone has different tastes. Maybe some fatty did like your art. Maybe someone did like my art when I was younger, and I'm hating on it now. But it is what it is, you know, and I can't change that.
Yeah.
So that brings me to my next question. Do you ever feel more like you when you're creating in general? Like just doing anything creative, or you feel more like you when you're creating maybe a certain thing, like a certain type of art?
Honestly, I feel the most like me when I reach that flow state in my creating. Like as soon as I put my headphones on, which have been like my saving grace, like this year, honestly, I don't think I would be getting anything done without those headphones. But once I put those on and I start listening to music and I just like get going, I feel so good about myself. I feel so good about my art and I feel so good about just my space, as tiny as it is right now.
And what a beautiful space that is. And I think
Thanks.
that's great. Yes, I agree. I sometimes I think it's like, oh, when I'm creating this piece, it's myself. But no, it's like you said, when you put those headphones on, and it's just you and whatever you're working on, nothing else matters in that moment.
Yep.
Not insecurities, not bills in that moment. Maybe a little, but like in that moment, you're just like, I'm just working on finishing or at least starting this piece. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or planning a piece or mixing
Yes,
colors. You know, mixing colors takes me forever.
it does. I especially, yeah, my roommate, her grandmother gifted her some of the primary colors so she could mix it and I'll use it. However, I bought my own paint because I was like, this is not the orange I want. I don't know if it's this paint or what, but I'm like,
Yep.
I can't do it. I gotta go get orange.
I feel that. My late night Amazon search last night. I don't like this, but I don't need this. I woke up this morning, Amazon app still open on my phone. I was like, oh,
Oh,
great.
first thing in the
Like
morning. Like,
my phone is off, mind you, but I opened it to Amazon. I was like, okay, cool.
yeah, I think something similar happened of like, not Amazon, but I woke up to like a digital piece I hadn't finished and I was like, oh crap. I was supposed to wake up and you were supposed to be done. I was supposed to be
Yeah.
drawing in my sleep.
It's funny because there's like I play video games and one of the video games that I play is Sims. And there's this like perk that you can get in the game called skillful sleep and it like works on your sim skills while they're sleeping and I'm like why can't I have this in real life? So much done.
So
Person
much.
would get so much done.
So much done. I'm like, life is a stimulation already. Why are this is all a
Be
simulation.
awake doing things in the nighttime without being awake during the nighttime because that's when I can sleep the best.
I need that, especially because it's like a lot of people like, right, they're people believe I don't sleep, and it's just because it's like at night, I don't want well, that's wrong. I do want to create it at night, but it's just like my brain, that one brain cell will just click and be like, get up, get up. It's 3 a.m. You don't need
Do the
sleep that
thing.
bad. Yeah, you don't need that sleep that bad. Who cares if you're tired in the morning? Like, just want to crash out. It doesn't matter in the morning. Do it
Yep.
now.
Yep.
No. But I have. So now for the time for self-promotion. The moment I've been waiting
What?
for. Maddie, do you have any exciting projects, ideas that you're working on?
Well, I literally just finished, like, when I texted you saying that I had to go to the washroom real quick, I lied. I was finishing the art piece, okay? Do you want me to show it to you, or do you want to wait until I post it on Instagram?
Show it to me, of course.
Do you want me to show it on here?
Yeah, you can.
Maybe maybe whoever watches this video can help name the piece. I'll grab the first two. Anyway,
Okay.
I'll just talk about it real quick. I'm working on a series that is currently unnamed, and it is a lot similar to the piece that I sent you, Renika, as you know. And yeah, I'm super excited about it, and I'm excited that I get to start the next one. Like today, maybe, hopefully.
Ooh.
At least the collage. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna go get those real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Stop it. I don't have that far to go. Okay. So here's the first one that's posted on my Instagram.
Ooh.
It's unnamed, but
And
yeah,
pretty.
yeah. And the one that I just finished today is this one.
Hmm.
And again, it's unnamed. So
And pretty.
this is a series, and I have two more in the works. Like I said, gonna start the third one probably tonight, if not tomorrow. Yeah. So any name suggestions, I'll take those. And other projects. Aside from that, I'm working on a new bracelet design. This one's kind of messed up because I literally just learned it. But I'm working on a new bracelet design for my Patreon members who sign up in the month of February. So, you want to check that out? You know what to do, Renika. I'm sure you'll put
Yeah.
that there.
And below.
Um, what else? Oh, I have International Women's Day art piece sketched, ready to be painted. And I need to work on something for Art and Found Day because I am a registered artist for Art and Found Day of 2026, as is Renika, which is super exciting. So, yeah, super excited for that. First year I'm doing it, and I'm sure it's a first year for you as well.
Yes, it is. I also need to work on some art. I'm glad you said that.
What what else? What other projects do I have? I think that's it.
Okay. Well,
Wait, remember that train from earlier?
yeah.
Yeah, that train has information about the Discord server.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna just talk about that real quick too.
Yeah.
So I am the owner and admin of TC Museum Discord community, and Renika is one of my trusty mods. Um, and we do art challenges in there. We have the wellness wing is kicking back up this week, and I'm kind of excited for that because I miss my weekly check-ins, and I'm sure you do as well.
I really do.
It's a very small community, but we've been yapping a lot more. We host monthly events. There's a monthly newsletter that talks about important topics, and just recently, the first ever news broadcast, just kind of elevating those monthly topics and reminders. Yeah, so I guess if you're looking for a welcoming, safe space to be yourself and talk about your art or learn some personal wellness tips or just make a friend, um, definitely look into joining TC Museum. We'd love to have you.
Yes. So also about the Discord, like Maddie, like what I love about this server, it prioritizes community. So if you think this is one of the servers like, oh, I can just leave one of my links and never communicate, this is not the place for you. This is not what we want to do. Like, yes, we have Social Sunday that is designated to people posting their social media, but this is about true community of like, hey, sharing ideas, creating new art, seeing is about us challenging one another, being that art buddy, being that person on your shoulder to be like, hey, you need to create art today. Or hey, if you need someone to talk to, not about art, just about wellness, if you need to rant about something, you're free to do that with the consideration of other members and other people in there. But that's, I would say, the biggest thing that I love about the museum is like it's supposed to be community. And also, like I said, community requires consideration of each other. This is not community is what you make it. And but again, you are not the only one in this community. So yeah.
We definitely hold each other accountable, that's for sure. All of us. So
Yes, we do. We send each other little reminders. Also, I'll probably send a screenshot of like, I told Maddie I'll get up in a few minutes and just repeatedly back and forth, get up, get up, get up, get up. And I sent like, Maddie was like, oh, I need like you to yell at me. And literally at the beginning of the voice note, I cleared my throat to yell at her.
yeah, I knew it was going to be intimidating and scary when she cleared her throat. Thanks.
You're welcome. But yeah, yes, we do have special events, and like I said, like Manny said, we do inspire each other because we both. I think it started like we were art and yapping. We listened to Hannah Montana music, and now we've both created art for Hannah Montana Day. Yeah.
Should I show that on here too?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on, let me get my sketchbook.
Yes.
Ow. Oh,
Yeah, okay. Mine
my
out as
cat.
well. Yeah. Okay. So here's mine. Oh, here's mine. Yes. Okay. Now Maddie.
Hold on, I gotta find it. I don't want to accidentally show my. Oh, the paint be sticking.
No. Yes.
I hope that's not backwards. Is that backwards?
No.
Okay,
You're good. Oh, I can see the spark. You had a little sparkle.
I did. I also added sparkles to this one, but they got stuck to each other and it kind of wrecked it. So
Ooh. Oh, it's pretty, pretty, pretty. Yes. Yeah, but that's just some of the art we inspire each other to do. Yes! Yay! Look at that.
this is a spread I'm kind of very actually proud of. So
You should be. That is great. And I know the dots took a lot of time.
I'm never doing this ever again. And I should have scanned it. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, look, it's not even done. I didn't outline here.
I didn't even notice that.
I'm my worst critic.
No, you're good. I've noticed that all the time. I was like, I did not add a line here, like you said. Yeah. Or, this spot is missing something.
Mhm.
Yeah. You're not alone. But yeah, yes, I will put the link to Discord below. But also, you mentioned you have a Patreon. I know you're still
Correct.
working on it, but what can you tell the people right now about your Patreon?
Um, well, I want to be more personal on there, sharing more things about my homestead because those who don't know, I live off grid. So it may not look like it, may just look like I'm living in a trailer, but nope, I'm living in a trailer off grid on my property in the middle of nowhere. So I want to share more content about that, especially when it's getting warmer. So that's one thing you can look forward to on there. Also the highest tier, I don't know if I'm going to settle on 20%. I might raise it. But 20% as of right now, 20% of the proceeds for the Summit Trail, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, the 20% of proceeds from that membership will go towards a just a local organization in my area for now, which can be voted on by members. Um, you get little goodies for a couple of the tiers. There's a free trial for the first tier. However, I don't really have anything on there quite yet, so I don't know. I want to post on there. I just need to really solidify what's gonna go where. Um, but yeah, I hope that grows, and it's just another way of making community and getting my art out to those who want it, I guess.
Yes, I definitely agree. And I can share your Patreon link, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I will be sharing that link also below. feel free. Please support her Patreon. She has some great stuff planned. And I love that as the friend, I get to hear about all the plans first.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm telling you, please be excited. Yes.
Do you have anything else going on?
That's still plenty, I would say. Patreon, Discord, and a series.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah. Plus all the like Patreon, even though in Discord you plan a lot for both of those things. So even though they're technically like separate things, they require a lot of work. So please go check out and appreciate her work. I'm also going to link her Instagram below.
Lots of things in the planner.
Lots of things. Lots of things. Coming to you soon. And I should probably do the same. I need more organization in my life. So we'll see about that. But yes, thank you, Matty, for coming to this. Thank you for agreeing to be recorded and be featured face to face on my YouTube channel. Finally. Yes.
Thanks for finally having me on your YouTube. Hi, everybody.
Yeah. And when we meet in person, I'll probably make a video, even if it's a short video about that.
I don't think that video would be short. I think there's going to be a camera in each other's faces constantly and all the time for content.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I was about to say,
Some things sometimes.
Yeah. Because I'm spending 2 weeks up there. That's at least a month's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're going to be creating in person. Yeah, that's a lot.
We're going to have dedicated time to like just do art as well as like see things. And that's why I need you to come see me for at least 2 weeks.
Yeah. Plus, like, if you say you want to do more content, it's like if you're cooking for me, that's awesome.
You're recording the videos.
I'm the camera person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. It's gonna be busy, but it's gonna be fun, and I'm excited.
Yep.
For when we plan it. Thank you, Matty, for joining me, and you will be featured more on this channel. Thank you to everyone who'll be watching. Links will be shouted out below. Let me know any opinions you have. We talked about like shipping costs, being an artist, art styles, and all that. But yeah, as always, have a good day. Have a good morning. Have a good day. Have a good night. Bye.